own this town.
Right or wrong, it's my life, and I choose how to live it.
Hello there YouTube, it's me DCF363 and I'm here to do a review of Infamous 2. And it's a PS3 exclusive, so sorry 360 gamers, but you're not going to be able to play this. But anyways, Infamous 2 follows up 2009's Infamous Derp-de-Derp, but Infamous 2 is a very, very, very well-made sequel, and I think it's actually better than the first game. It improves a lot from the first one, and it just, overall, does a lot of things better, and it's actually more replayable now. Anyways, let's talk about the story. It's pretty much a direct sequel to Infamous 1, and if you have not played Infamous 1, you will most likely be very, very lost. For a while, though, it was free, and now it's really, really cheap, so I don't see why you can't play Infamous 2. Or Infamous 1. Play Infamous 1, then go to Infamous 2. But anyways, I felt that the story was very deep and was very solid, and it had a very good beginning to end. There was a lot of really good twists in there, too. And the characters are very well done, very well developed. They actually change, so that's really cool. And of course, you can either be good Cole or evil Cole, and I'll talk more about that later. But as far as the gameplay goes, well, what little problems there were in Infamous 1 that actually kind of made it a bit annoying are fixed in Infamous 2. For example, there wasn't enough depth in the sort of way you could expand your powers. It's just like, buy upgrade, buy upgrade, buy upgrade, done. In Infamous 2, however, the upgrades in this game are crazy. I mean, you can go from regular lightning bolt to long distance lightning bolt to then just automatic, like you just hold down the shoulder button and then it goes b-b-b-b-b-b-b. I mean, that's really cool. And the evil side has like more other stuff like that too. It's more just power over speed, but like when you're bad it's more power over speed, but when you're good it's more speed over power. That's something that I've noticed. And both, I don't want to say classes, but both sides play differently but similarly at the same. Like, I thought playing as good was a little bit harder than playing as evil. Mainly because with evil you can just, like, suck the life out of enemies and, you know, you're all better. When you're good you can't do that, because that's a no-no. The world is very open, even though there are only, like, two sides. But the cities are pretty big, and there's a lot of distractions to go on. So you're going to be... There are not only a lot of side missions, and not only are there a lot of main missions, there's a lot of stuff like, there's a bomb, defuse it, or there's a guy running with a blast shard, zap him. Of course, that's just saying good versus evil. But, overall, I thought the gameplay was very fine-tuned. It controls very, very good for the most part. The presentation, though, is very, very excellent. I mean, this is a very good-looking game. I mean, it's not the best-looking game out there on the PS3, but there's a lot of detail, there's a lot of color this time around, and the frame rate is one of the best things about Infamous 2, because it is so much better than in Infamous 1, it's unbelievable. Like, Infamous 1 would either be ridiculously smooth, or few enemies on screen and it's already, like, dropping 30 frames per second. Infamous 2 does not have that issue, and the comic book cutscenes not only look better, but there are more of them, so that's really nice. And the voice acting is just fantastic, like, and the writing was very, very good as well. Overall, this is just an excellent game, as far as, like, the presentation goes. And the music is actually music, not percussionary or, like, drums nonsense. The music is actually orchestrated, and it's very, very good. I wouldn't mind carrying around, like, an MP3 player to listen to this. But the replay value, there is a user-generated content level editor, and there are just, like, you know, people that upload levels. A lot of them are not really all that great, but it's pretty early on. They'll probably get better as you go on, but it's no big deal. It's not exactly what I would play the game for. I'd just play for the single player. But if you're really bored and you want more of the game, there's a lot of content to go around. And you can still find like blast shards and upgrade all your crap. But overall, you know, it's got really good replayability. So just the verdict, if you're a PS3 gamer, why aren't you playing this? Especially if you're a fan of the first game. If you do not have Infamous 2 in your PS3 collection, I would highly recommend it, but even with that being said, if you have not played the first one, just rent that and then play Infamous 2, because it's such a good game, and Sucker Punch really does deserve the credit that they get.
Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out our Twitter and our blog for future updates, written reviews, and much more.